In this special tribute, we honor the legendary wrestlers whose legacies continue to shape the world of wrestling. Their dedication, passion, and unforgettable moments live on in the hearts of fans. We also share emotional updates on Jacob Fatu, whose recent news has deeply resonated with the wrestling community. Join us as we reflect on their lasting impact, celebrate their remarkable journeys, and cherish the memories they left behind. Subscribe to keep their stories alive and ensure their influence is never forgotten. Mildred Burke was a trailblazer in professional wrestling, widely credited with legitimizing women's wrestling and turning it into a respected sport. Rising to prominence in the 1930s, a time when women were often excluded from athletic competition, Burke broke barriers through sheer talent, determination, and resilience. Standing just 5 feet 2 inches tall, Burke defied expectations with her incredible strength and technical prowess. Her wrestling style combined athleticism, skill, and toughness, making her one of the most formidable competitors of her era. Early in her career, she often wrestled men in exhibition matches to prove that women could compete at a high level, earning respect in a male-dominated industry. In 1937, Burke captured the World Women's Championship, a title she would hold for over 20 years. Her reign remains one of the longest and most dominant in wrestling history, solidifying her status as a pioneer and champion. She wasn't just an in-ring performer, she was also a savvy businesswoman and advocate for women's wrestling. After facing setbacks due to internal politics in the wrestling world, she established her own promotion, giving other female wrestlers a platform to showcase their skills and gain exposure. Burke's influence went far beyond her own matches. She worked tirelessly to elevate women's wrestling from novelty to legitimate sport, mentoring younger talent and pushing for greater opportunities. Her efforts helped shape the future of the industry, inspiring generations of women to enter the ring. Mildred Burke, but her legacy endures. She is remembered not just as a champion, but as a visionary who redefined the role of women in professional wrestling. Her contributions remain foundational to the success and recognition of female wrestlers today. Dynamite Kid, born Tom Billington on December 5, 1958 in Wigan, England, was a revolutionary figure in professional wrestling, celebrated for his explosive athleticism, technical mastery, and fearless in-ring style. Beginning his career in the late 1970s, he rapidly earned a reputation for pushing the physical limits of the sport, blending high-flying maneuvers with a punishing, hard-hitting approach that influenced generations of wrestlers. He achieved international fame as one half of the British Bulldogs alongside his cousin, Davey Boy Smith. The duo became one of the most beloved tag teams of the 1980s, especially during their time in the World Wrestling Federation, WWF. Their matches were praised for their intensity and innovation, setting a new standard for tag team wrestling. Dynamite Kid's bouts, particularly against rivals like Tiger Mask in Japan, are still studied today for their groundbreaking athleticism and storytelling. Dynamite also found great success in Japan, notably with All Japan Pro Wrestling, where his style meshed perfectly with the country's hard-hitting, technical brand of wrestling. His influence was felt across continents, helping shape the modern wrestling landscape. However, his relentless pursuit of excellence came at a cost. Years of high-impact wrestling took a severe toll on his body, leading to numerous injuries and declining health. He was forced to retire early and spent his later years in a wheelchair due to spinal damage. Despite his personal struggles and controversial reputation backstage, his impact on the business remains undeniable. Dynamite Kid. He left behind a complex but lasting legacy as one of the most influential and pioneering wrestlers of all time, remembered for revolutionizing the craft and inspiring countless performers worldwide. Mitch Ryder, born on August 2nd, 1972, was an American professional wrestler whose dynamic presence and passion for the sport made a lasting impact during his short but memorable career. Emerging from the independent wrestling scene, Ryder quickly earned a reputation for his charisma, energy, and strong connection with the crowd. His performances were marked by intensity and authenticity, capturing the attention of fans and peers alike. Ryder competed in various promotions, including the International Wrestling Association, IWA, where he showcased his versatility in the ring. His ability to adapt to different wrestling styles, from technical grappling to hardcore, no-holds-barred matches, made him a standout performer during the era when wrestling was evolving into a grittier, edgier product. His rebellious persona fit perfectly with the tone of the late 90s and early 2000s, allowing him to thrive in a rapidly changing wrestling landscape. He later joined World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE, through his developmental territories, continuing to build his in-ring skills and character work. Many believed Ryder had the potential to break out on a larger stage, thanks to his natural talent and commitment to the craft. Sadly, Ryder's life and career were cut short when his shocked the wrestling world, especially those who saw him as a rising star with untapped potential. Despite the brevity of his time in the spotlight, Ryder left a profound impression on the wrestling community. His legacy endures through the memories he created in the ring and the respect he earned from his peers. Mitch Ryder is remembered not only for his talent, but also for his dedication to wrestling and the heart he brought to every performance. Owen Hart, born on May 7, 1965, in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, was a gifted professional wrestler known for his technical mastery, charisma, and in-ring agility. The youngest son of the legendary Stu Hart, Owen grew up in the storied Hart wrestling family and began his career with Stampede Wrestling in the late 1980s. He later competed in New Japan Pro Wrestling before rising to fame in the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE. Owen gained prominence in the 1990s, first as a cocky heel nicknamed the King of Hearts, then as a beloved fan favorite. His in-ring style was a unique fusion of technical wrestling and high-flying maneuvers, setting him apart from his peers. One of his most memorable achievements came in 1994 when he won the King of the Ring tournament. That same year, his emotionally charged feud with his brother Bret Hart became one of the most acclaimed sibling rivalries in wrestling history. Throughout his career, Owen captured several titles, including multiple WWF Intercontinental Championships and Tag Team Championships. Tragically, Owen Hart's life ended on May 23, 1999, during the Over the Edge pay-per-view event. While being lowered into the ring as part of a stunt, a rigging malfunction caused him to fall approximately 78 feet. He suffered fatal injuries and died shortly after, sending shockwaves through the wrestling world. Owens prompted a reevaluation of safety protocols in wrestling. His legacy endures as a symbol of excellence, humility, and the physical risks inherent in the sport. Though he was not inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame due to his family's wishes, his memory continues to inspire generations of fans and wrestlers worldwide. Del Wilkes, born on December 8, 1961, was an American professional wrestler best known for his patriotic persona, the Patriot, which captured fans' attention throughout the 1990s. Wilkes began his wrestling career in the mid-1980s, competing in independent promotions before making his mark in major organizations like World Championship Wrestling, WCW, the American Wrestling Federation, AWF, and the World Wrestling Federation, WWF. Clad in a red, white, and blue mask and attire, the Patriot character symbolized American pride during a time of political tension and international conflict. Wilkes' powerful yet technically sound wrestling style made him a standout performer. His most notable run came in 1997 with the WWF, where he became a fan favorite thanks to high-profile rivalries with top stars like Bret the Hitman Hart and Vader. His feud with Hart, in particular, was steeped in national pride and delivered emotionally charged matches that highlighted both his in-ring ability and character work. Before his WWF tenure, Wilkes also found success in WCW and AWF, engaging in intense matches and forming popular tag teams. His performances were defined by determination and athleticism, which earned him respect among peers and fans alike. Beyond the ring, Wilkes was admired for his humble and approachable nature. He remained dedicated to the wrestling industry and was often described as a true professional. Tragically, Del Wilkes leaving behind a lasting legacy in professional wrestling. His career, though not as lengthy as some, left a powerful impact, especially through his embodiment of the Patriot. His character, spirit, and passion continue to inspire wrestling fans and aspiring wrestlers who remember him not just as a performer, but as a symbol of resilience and pride. Louis Spicolli, born Louis Mucciolo Jr. on February 10, 1971 in Los Angeles, California, was a professional wrestler whose charisma, humor, and in-ring versatility made him a standout talent in the 1990s. Starting his career in the late 1980s, Spicolli honed his craft in various independent promotions before gaining national attention with appearances in major companies like the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, and World Championship Wrestling, the WCW. In the WWF, Spicolli performed under several ring names, most notably as Rad Radford, a grunge-inspired character that reflected the era's pop culture. He competed against top-tier talent, showcasing solid technical ability and an innate gift for entertaining audiences. His comedic timing and connection with fans made him a memorable figure despite not being heavily pushed. Spicolli's WCW tenure is perhaps the most recognized chapter of his career. Aligning himself with the New World Order, NWO, he took on the role of an enthusiastic lackey to Scott Hall, using his sharp wit and exaggerated antics to add depth to the group's storyline. His personality shone through in backstage segments and matches alike, earning him respect from fans and peers. Behind the scenes, Spicolli battled personal demons, including substance abuse issues that hindered his upward trajectory. Tragically, his life was cut short when he died from an accidental drug overdose on February 15, 1998, just 5 days after his 27th birthday. Despite his brief career, Louis Spicolli left a lasting impression on the wrestling world. His blend of humor, athleticism, and passion for the business made him a beloved figure. While fans are left to wonder what heights he could have reached, his contributions remain appreciated by those who watched him perform and those who knew the promise he carried. Nancy Benoit, born Nancy Elizabeth Toffaloni on May 17, 1964, was a prominent professional wrestling manager and valet who left a lasting mark on the industry. Known to fans by her ring name Woman, Nancy rose to prominence in the 1980s, earning respect for her commanding presence and ability to enhance storylines and characters. Her career spanned several major wrestling promotions, including WCW, ECW, and WWE. Nancy first entered the wrestling world through Florida Championship Wrestling and later gained national attention for her work in WCW and ECW. With a unique mix of glamour, intensity, and charisma, she became a fixture at ringside, managing top talent and elevating their personas. Her most notable professional partnership came with Chris Benoit, whom she later married. As part of major storylines involving the Four Horsemen and other factions, Nancy was often at the center of dramatic and compelling narratives that helped define an era of wrestling. Tragically, Nancy's life ended in heartbreak. In June 2007, she and her 7-year-old son Daniel were found in their Georgia home in a murder-suicide committed by Chris Benoit. The horrific event sent shockwaves throughout the wrestling world and prompted important conversations about mental health, CTE, chronic traumatic encephalopathy, and the physical toll of professional wrestling. While her life ended in tragedy, Nancy Benoit is remembered for her significant contributions to the wrestling industry. Her work as woman helped shape the careers of many wrestlers and brought a powerful, multifaceted female presence to the screen at a time when it was rare. Her legacy, though deeply complex, reflects both her impact as a trailblazer in wrestling and the need to remember the human cost behind the spectacle of the sport. Jacob Fatu has quickly emerged as one of WWE's most dominant and captivating stars. Signed to the SmackDown brand and aligned with the legendary Bloodline faction, Fatu's presence is already shifting the dynamics of WWE programming. Known for his explosive athleticism, raw physicality, and lineage steeped in Samoan wrestling royalty, Fatu is not only living up to expectations, he's threatening to exceed them. While recent rumors surrounding an injury scare have sparked concern among fans, the truth behind those reports reveals a resilient competitor poised for a major career surge. Early life and wrestling bloodline. Born on April 18, 1992 in California, Jacob Fatu was destined for greatness from the start. He is a proud member of the famed Anoa'i wrestling family, a dynasty that has produced some of the most iconic figures in professional wrestling history. His father, Sam Fatu, better known to longtime fans as the Tonga Kid, paved the way in the wrestling business during the 1980s. His uncles include WWE Hall of Famers Rikishi and the late Umaga, both of whom left an indelible mark on WWE with their unique charisma and powerful in-ring styles. Jacob is also a cousin to Roman Reigns, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, and the Usos, former multi-time WWE Tag Team Champions. Even Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, one of the most recognizable figures in entertainment, is connected through this extended wrestling lineage. With such a storied family tree, it's no surprise that Fatu's transition into professional wrestling felt more like a continuation of a legacy rather than a mere career move. However, Jacob Fatu's path was far from linear. Despite being surrounded by wrestling icons, he didn't dive into the squared circle immediately. He faced significant personal challenges growing up, including run-ins with the law and time spent in juvenile detention centers. These setbacks, while difficult, eventually became the catalyst for change. Embracing discipline and driven by a desire to honor his family's name, Fatu found purpose in the ring. His redemption story adds depth to his wrestling persona, one forged not just from heritage, but from personal transformation and inner strength. Climbing the ranks, independent wrestling, and MLW. Before entering WWE's orbit, Fatu made his mark on the independent wrestling scene, where his explosive power and agility quickly turned heads. His most prominent success came in Major League Wrestling, MLW, where he debuted in 2019 and immediately became a marquee attraction. It was in MLW that fans truly witnessed the birth of a dominant force. Jacob Fatu joined the heel stable Contra Unit, an anarchistic faction that aimed to overthrow the promotion's establishment. As the group's most physically imposing and unpredictable member, Fatu embraced a brutal in-ring style that merged high-impact power moves with shockingly nimble aerial maneuvers. For a man of his size, standing over 6 feet tall and weighing more than 280 pounds, Fatu's athleticism was nothing short of astonishing. Within months of his debut, he captured the MLW World Heavyweight Championship, beginning a reign that would become one of the longest and most dominant in the company's history. He held the title for over 800 days, defending it against a range of top-tier talent, including Tom Lawler, Davey Boy Smith Jr., Brian Pillman Jr., and Alexander Hammerstone. His matches were consistently hard-hitting, fast-paced, and dramatic, earning him critical acclaim and a devoted fan following. Fatu's time in MLW didn't just establish him as a top independent talent, it also served as a proving ground that showcased his potential as a future megastar. WWE, always scouting for breakout performers with a unique presence and proven track record, took notice. WWE, a rival reinforcing the bloodline. In early 2024, Jacob Fatu officially signed with WWE, confirming long-standing rumors that he was destined to join the company. His arrival on SmackDown was not just a new chapter, it was a strategic elevation of an already dominant storyline, the Bloodline. Led by Roman Reigns, the Bloodline had redefined faction warfare in WWE, blending real-life family ties with long-term storytelling to create one of the most successful groups in wrestling history. The inclusion of Jacob Fatu brought a jolt of electricity to the faction. He was introduced not just as another muscle-bound enforcer, but as a wild card, unpredictable, vicious, and ready to assert his dominance. Fatu's debut was immediately impactful. He attacked a major WWE star in his first appearance, delivering a thunderous Samoan drop followed by a picture-perfect moonsault, which quickly went viral among wrestling fans. His agility and presence instantly made him a threat on the roster, and he began competing in high-profile matches, tagging with the Bloodline or acting as a lone agent of destruction, depending on the storyline's needs. The addition of Fatu gave the Bloodline renewed life, especially as internal tensions and betrayals began to fracture the faction's original lineup. With Jey Uso defecting, Jimmy Uso sidelined, and Solo Sikoa asserting more authority, Fatu's arrival added muscle and menace, perfectly aligning with the group's evolving narrative. Injury scare, breaking down the incident. Despite a dominant start, Fatu's WWE run briefly paused amid concern after a high-risk move raised fears about a potential injury. During a recent SmackDown taping, Fatu executed a top-rope moonsault onto CM Punk, landing awkwardly upon impact. The moment appeared jarring. CM Punk sold the move convincingly, but the real concern came from the way Fatu landed. He clutched his midsection and momentarily appeared disoriented. Reports surfaced quickly. Corey Brennan of Fightful noted the incident and confirmed that WWE officials immediately checked on Fatu backstage. Rumors swirled online, some suggesting broken ribs, others speculating a concussion or internal injury. In the world of professional wrestling, where social media amplifies speculation in real time, the story gained momentum. However, within 48 hours, reliable sources close to WWE clarified the situation. According to backstage officials and WWE's medical team, Fatu had not suffered any significant injury. While he experienced discomfort and underwent precautionary evaluations, the results were reassuring. He was medically cleared for competition and missed no scheduled appearances. The injury scare, while nerve-wracking for fans, turned out to be a minor bump rather than a career-altering event, debunking misinformation and fan panic. False injury reports are nothing new in the wrestling world, but Fatu's scare was a textbook example of how misinformation can spiral. Some online accounts, often relying on hearsay or misinterpreted social media posts, pushed dramatic narratives claiming Fatu would be out for months or even speculating that his WWE career was in jeopardy. WWE quickly worked to quiet the noise. On a follow-up SmackDown episode, Fatu appeared in a backstage segment and later interfered in a main event match, reaffirming that he was still very much in the mix. His physical presence, combined with his explosive attacks, served as the ultimate proof that the rumors were exaggerated. The experience, while stressful, reinforced Fatu's image as a durable and tough-as-nails competitor. Rather than being defined by a fleeting scare, he used the moment to further build mystique and reinforce his in-ring toughness, a proven, resilient force. Jacob Fatu's life story is one of perseverance. From his turbulent youth to his redemption through wrestling, and now to the global stage of WWE, he has demonstrated remarkable resilience. This latest chapter, navigating injury speculation, only adds to that legacy. Physically, Fatu is among the most dynamic big men to ever step inside a WWE ring. His combination of explosive offense and unrelenting aggression mirrors the intensity of past Samoan greats, yet his aerial maneuvers add a modern twist that makes him uniquely dangerous. Mentally, he's shown the ability to block out distractions and remain focused on his craft. His matches are crisp, storytelling-driven, and crowd-pleasing. Whether working as a dominant heel or a potential breakout solo star, Fatu delivers. What lies ahead, Jacob Fatu's WWE trajectory. Looking to the future, Jacob Fatu's potential within WWE seems limitless. His role within the bloodline continues to evolve, especially as the faction fractures under internal power struggles. Some insiders speculate that a Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu conflict could be on the horizon, with both men vying for dominance within the group. If Roman Reigns remains absent or takes a reduced schedule, WWE may elevate Fatu as either the group's enforcer or his new alpha. There are also clear pathways to championship gold. Fatu has all the makings of a future Intercontinental Champion, and long-term booking could position him for a run at the World Heavyweight Championship. His style suits both big matches and weekly television bouts, making him a versatile asset. Fatu also has crossover appeal. With the right booking, merchandise, and promotional efforts, he could become a fan favorite or a feared heel on par with Brock Lesnar or Umaga in their primes. WWE may also utilize him in marquee PLE, premium live event matches, perhaps even WrestleMania or SummerSlam main events within the next 2 years. Legacy in the making. Jacob Fatu is far more than just the next big Samoan star. He's the next evolution of the Anoa'i legacy. Born into one of wrestling's most storied families, his pedigree is undeniable, but what truly sets Fatu apart is the path he took to get here. His journey hasn't been smooth. It's been marked by personal struggles, setbacks, and ultimately, redemption. That real-life grit translates into everything he does in the ring, giving him an edge that feels raw, dangerous, and undeniably real. Unlike many legacy stars, Fatu doesn't rely solely on his last name. He brings something distinct to the table: elite athleticism for a man his size, blistering intensity, and a presence that makes crowds sit up and pay attention. He's explosive, unpredictable, and commanding, able to fly like a cruiserweight and hit like a tank. It's that rare combination of skill and authenticity that makes him one of the most captivating performers in WWE today. Although a recent injury scare briefly halted his momentum, Fatu bounced back without missing a beat. His resilience only reinforced what fans and officials already knew. This is a superstar built for the long haul. WWE clearly sees his upside and is positioning him for something bigger. With the right storytelling and character development, Fatu has the tools to become not just a dominant enforcer within the bloodline, but a true breakout solo star. Looking ahead, the possibilities are endless. Whether he continues to wreak havoc as the bloodline's muscle, breaks out on his own path, or even rises to become the face of WWE, Jacob Fatu's ceiling is limitless. He's not just carrying a legacy, he's carving out one of his own, and in doing so, he's helping shape the very future of the industry. Conclusion: the rise of WWE's new enforcer. Jacob Fatu's journey to WWE has been anything but conventional. From a troubled past to becoming a dominant force in Major League Wrestling, MLW, and now stepping into the global spotlight of WWE, Fatu's story is one of redemption, perseverance, and sheer talent. A member of the legendary Anoa'i wrestling dynasty, he carries the weight of family legacy with pride, but it's his personal resilience and raw intensity that set him apart. Inside the ring, Fatu is a rare blend of power, agility, and violence. His explosive style grabs attention immediately, whether it's a crushing Samoan drop or a breathtaking top rope moonsault. Every move he delivers feels like a statement. He's not just another big man, he's a game changer who brings chaos with precision. Fatu's arrival in WWE came with instant intrigue, especially as part of the ever-evolving Bloodline saga. While expectations were sky high, he didn't disappoint. His presence added a new layer of danger and unpredictability to an already compelling storyline, and his performances quickly turned heads across the WWE universe. Recently, a brief injury scare had fans worried, but Fatu bounced back with characteristic tenacity. His swift return and continued dominance proved that he's built not just for highlights, but for longevity. The scare only solidified what many already knew: Jacob Fatu is the real deal. As WWE moves into a new era of storytelling and global expansion, few stars feel as essential to the company's future as Fatu. He's more than a legacy talent. He's a force of nature, rewriting what it means to be a modern-day powerhouse. With every match and moment, Jacob Fatu continues to prove that he's not just part of wrestling's present, he's destined to define its future.